Manisha Priyam, the abysmally low popularity ratings of Nitish Kumar, in some senses, given his age, his failing health, and the sheer number of years and terms he's been in power, is quite understandable. And the fact that Tejaswi is so far ahead of the others, and that there's now Prashant Kishore as an X factor. What do you make of the first set of data I just put out, ma'am?
So it's quite clear that Honorable Nitish Kumarji's popularity has been on the decline, and that's been the case since his last assembly elections. Remember, he did not do as well. The strike rates were poor, and he first tried to form a government with Tejaswi there, and then switched over to the BJP side. So I think the fact that he was unpopular, the fact that he played this game of going this way and that way too many times over, has finally put to rest the fact that the chehre ki rajniti can pull anything in favor of Nitish Kumar. I remember the slogans that would go up, "Phir ek baar Nitish Kumar, Bihar mein bahar hai." I think that phase is clearly over. Besides, it's been on the large number support of the BJP that he's been able to keep himself merely as a chief minister. The BJP is buoyant and resurgent, especially after the Lok Sabha elections, and they feel very much that it's their time to go the full hog, and that it's a chief minister who's literally in the sunset of his
now,
very
KC Tyagi, this is deeply problematic from the NDA's perspective. Nitish Kumar, who used to be Sushasan Babu, is now quite clearly a political liability. His approval ratings are abysmally low, much lower than, say, a Khattar or a Saini before the Haryana elections, where the BJP in fact won. So that's the interesting thing. But amongst the lowest popularity ratings one can see, would you accept that Nitish Kumar, given his advancing age and declining health, is now in fact quite a political liability? And that's a very big problem for the NDA as they build up to the polls in October, November. KC Tyagi.
राहुल जी, मैं 2005 में आपसे मिला था जब आप वहाँ का चुनाव कवर करने के लिए गए थे, और अब 2025 में हैं। हर बार नीतीश कुमार जी को लेकर के इस तरह की निगेटिव टिप्पणियाँ की जाती हैं। मेरे सामने कई अखबार हैं, विद एन आई ऑन दलित कि नीतीश कुमार जी की पॉपुलैरिटी कम हो रही है। ये अकेला राज है देश का, अकेला, सिर्फ और सिर्फ बिहार, जहाँ पे रेवड़ी कल्चर नहीं, जहाँ पे जो वहाँ की मासीज हैं उनको सोशली, इकोनॉमिकली और एजुकेशनली जो हैव नोट्स हैं, बैकवर्ड्स हैं, उनका एम्पावरमेंट किया। देश का अकेला राज्य है जहाँ पे जातिगत जनगणना के आधार पर जो सोसाइटी के वीकर सेक्शंस हैं उनका कोटा बढ़ाया गया 50% से 65%, जहाँ पर दलितों का, पिछड़ों का, अति पिछड़ों का एम्पावरमेंट किया गया है। अकेला राज्य है देश का, वन एंड ओनली वन, जहाँ पर 8 मार्च को प्रदेश के हर जिले के हर गांव के अंदर जो महिलाएं हैं उनका वो अध्यक्षता करेंगी वहां पर हर ग्राम।
So I'm not asking you for a manifesto right now. I'm taking you through the data. Your answer must be linked to the data, KC Tyagi ji. The fact is, Yashwant Deshmukh, that there is a high level of anti-incumbency, but KC Tyagi is right that Nitish Kumar is also a pill that the BJP has to swallow. They have no option. You take him out of the equation and suddenly the chances of re-election are far dimmer than they would be. How do you explain the Nitish phenomena? He's no longer shining bright, he no longer is Sushasan Babu, but he's someone that the BJP simply cannot do without.
राहुल जी मुझको पूछ रहे हैं ना?
यशवंत देशमुख.
The connection seems to be unstable, but looking at the data, one thing is clear that the sheer weight of the anti-incumbency is speaking in volumes. But Bihar is the only state in India, Rahul, where the chemistry and arithmetic go in different direction. And we have seen this for more than one occasion in the last 10 years particularly. And this is why the factor of Nitish Kumar, even though his own popularity has gone down big time, he used to be 10 years back, almost 40% plus people used to take his name as the preferred chief ministerial candidate. Now, it is less than 20%, it's about 18% or so. So basically, that 18% also has a significant chunk of BJP voters who think that there is no other candidate from the BJP and in the alliance name. If you take out the BJP support base from Nitish Kumar's own number, then it will come down into single digit actually. So, yeah, it's a very weird phenomena because without Nitish Kumar, we also know the arithmetic of either of the alliance doesn't really work. So, Tyagiji is correct as far as analyzing Bihar is concerned, that Nitish Kumar, for all practical matters, is indispensable as far as NDA is concerned. But to see a hugely popular CM, whose name in our India Today MOTN 10 years back used to come in the top 5, top 3 chief ministers consistently. Now coming down to the bottom 3, bottom 5, that is quite a stark decline.
That's a very important point you make. Sanjay Jha, if 41% wanted the principal challenger, 50% said they want the government to change, and about 20% were angry but did not want the government to change, but 50% said they were angry and wanted the government to change, I would have said that the NDA has its back to the wall and this would be a very tough election for them and that the UPA had the advantage. But given what happened in Haryana, where the Congress scored a self-goal, one can't quite be sure. The BJP, they'll see these numbers, they'll start working on what can be done. We've already seen more BJP blood being infused into the government in Bihar. They'll likely find some way, and the Congress and the RJD, do they have what it takes? They came close last time, but could this, in your assessment, be yet another case of so near and yet so far? You come from Bihar, so you understand the state well, Sanjay.
Yeah, I do, Rahul, and I want to tell you that I couldn't agree more with you on your assessment. As far as unemployment is concerned, I'm from Bihar. I studied in a couple of schools there, at least for a few years. Everyone at that point of time went out to study and get a job, and I don't think that situation has changed. You saw the drama on the streets of Patna on the bpsc exam issue, and people, the demographic dividend story has been destroyed all over India, and Bihar in particular has paid a huge price. Now, Tyagiji is right that, end of day, a lot of good work has been done by Nitishji in the past, we cannot deny, but look at the reality today. That if you look at the Niti Aayog's report, Rahul, on multidimensional poverty, fiscal health, SDGs, sustainable development goals, practically on all counts, Bihar is not just not doing well, it is at lowest at the bottom of the rung.
No, but you're telling me things that people already know. The question is, can the opposition score a goal and win? Or will they score yet another self-goal?
That's exactly what I'm coming to. Because see, the worry is, if you look at the RJD's vote shares and you look at the RJD's seats in the last 2 elections, they are almost the same, 80 and 75. The BJP has gone up, the JDU has declined, which has happened. Now, here is the point, that if you look at the RJD, it got around 75 out of 144. The Congress really struggled, and I'm worried because the Congress even today hasn't got its act together in the state, although I think Rahul has made a couple of appearances in Bihar in the last couple of weeks. The truth is that I think Bihar is up for grabs, is ready for change. Please also don't ignore that PK, Prashant, people write him off, but I think Prashant brings his own heft to politics. And he is trying to be the Arvind Kejriwal in the new emerging political contest in Bihar. And why not? He has got every right to do it. The truth is that the Congress, if it were to get its act together, remember the CPM got around 12 seats in the last elections. So I think the Congress has a big job in front of it, because RJD and Tejaswi are extremely liked. They are very popular, but getting to that halfway mark, which was not too far away in the last election, can be the Herculean task to get to the last finish line.